Hello everyone. It's a little better late than never, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little intro video into Splinterlands and why you should be playing. I'm going to try to do this relatively quickly, and then if you do like the game, you can dig into it a little bit more. So Splinterlands is a game a la Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Those are the first ones I've ever engaged with, and then after that, there's the Digital Hearthstone, Gods Unchained. There was the Marvel Versus. It's all like that. It's a little bit similar. It's a little closer to Magic when you look at the mythology and the monsters that they go with. So in the Splinterlands, there are 6 teams: Fire, Water, Earth, Life, Death, and Dragon. Um, you can go into those a little bit further later on. Each team has its own strength, its own weaknesses. Um, they play in a lot to. You really do need all of them to really compete at a high level. But to just play the game and earn some money, you need to level up about 2 to 3 teams. You just want to make sure you can always do your questing. So the idea behind the game is that you can play it. You own all the cards that you get, so you can trade them, and that you earn money while you play. So the gameplay will go over really quickly. It plays a lot like a traditional card game, except for none of it is turn-based, none of it is mana-based. You're never going to get into a situation where you have all high-cost cards and you couldn't play them, or the old Magic, I didn't draw any land. I know I'm dating myself there. If you know about that problem, you had to have been playing back when I was. But the idea here is you get a special rule set. So, like in this example, they show you this was a 15 mana match total you could use. It was ranged monsters always hit, and then this is kind of the different team setup that you can do. No matter what team you pick, you have to use a summoner, and then after you pick your summoner, you can pick your other cards that you want to use. So um, that's not really the point of this video. I'll do a gameplay review later where I kind of go more into depth on that if you're interested. But right now, that's just the idea: is you make your team, you battle the other player, winner gets some dark energy crystals, which is a tradable crypto, um, and then the loser doesn't get anything. But you can play as much as you want, and there's always usually enough people around playing the game at this point to where you never have a problem doing a match. And I'll show you one match. I'll go ahead and do one live here in just a minute. So this is something they like to point out. Unlike some other digital games that are out there, there are these are your cards. You can trade them. You can combine them to level them up. You can burn them and destroy them to get dark energy crystals. And you can buy other cards with the dark energy crystals. So that's something else. Also, a feature that's really unique to I've never seen this, and maybe some other games will do it later, is you can lease cards out. And I'll show you how I'm doing that, though there are other ways to do that. So far, they've awarded out over $100,000 in prizes in the crypto world. That's pretty good. I know I've won a little bit of money playing the game, and I've made money from trading the cards and selling them. So that is one thing. And then another thing they don't even talk about here is how you can blog about the game and earn some money. And so I'm going to show you a little bit about that too, because that's another reason why I love playing this game. So to go a little bit more into it, cards are $2 a pack. I will show you some ways that you can get them cheaper than that if you only are buying ones or twos and you're into crypto. But they also have promos always standing. If you buy 100, you get 10 extra packs for free. If you're willing to buy 500, you get 75 packs for free. This is their newest set, the Untamed set. The other thing that you can do, they have a potion shop within the game. Legendary potions and alchemy potions give you better chances of getting either legendary or gold foil cards. The quest potion lets you get extra cards from doing your daily quest. That's extra loot chest, I should say. It used to be cards, but we're to the point now where you get a loot chest, and I'll kind of show you an idea of the kind of rewards you can get. And then the mystery one gives you a mystery card every day. This is really like rolling the dice in the game. You can end up with a really silly common rewards card, or you can end up getting a potion, That's kind of silly, or you can end up getting some of the rarest cards in the game that are worth the most money. So, in fact, one of the cards that's currently worth the most money you can only get from this mystery potion. Um, Orbs are a special thing they released, a special set of cards. Once the orbs are sold out, those cards will be gone. There's only 61,000 left. I think they started with 200,000. All of these things are meant to be bought with the dark energy crystals that you earn playing the game or buying in the Steam exchange market. I will show you that as well, though I forgot to bring it up ahead of time, but I'll give you a quick look at that. Then there is an in-game market. The cards are pretty cheap right now in this bear market that we're in. A lot of people have been selling them. Also, if you're related at all to the Hive Steam, if you know what's going on there with the Steam forking and some things changing around in the world of Steam, this game launched on Steam. It's not running on the Steam blockchain exactly anymore, but it is in a way. And they because of that uncertainty, I feel like the card market is down a little bit. This is the new set though, so these are the newest cards. They're pretty cheap at this point. If you look at the original cards, they're selling for much better prices, including some, well over a couple dollars. This one $12. And then I'll show you that one, that really rare card I was talking about. This guy. It's a $330 card and a $999 card that you can only get with the mystery potion. This guy here was only from one special set they did. This one was from another set that they did. And then you've got the Corrupted Pegasus. He's actually a promo card. This guy is a new card. And this one is a Lord of Fire, I think, is a rewards card. That's why he's a little bit cheaper. This guy's pretty cheap too right now at only $2 for a legendary card. But I just wanted to let you know that the game lets you sell your cards in an in-game market, which is pretty nice. They're going to pay you out in whatever the people pay you out in deck, the Dark Energy Crystals, or in Steam, or in Tron if you set up a Tron wallet. Those are the 3 different currencies that are linked into the game currently. There could be more in the future. The battle engine, I already kind of went over the examples with you. I'll show you how quickly you can get into a match. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And show you a little bit about how you would make a team and how you do a battle, and hopefully I can win. See, it doesn't take very long at all. I'm going to be playing somebody who likes to play the life team. This is 32 mana. True aim means there is no missing. Or aim true, said that backwards. Up close and personal though means you can only use your melee monsters. So here, I'm definitely going to use, oh, he quit. So you're just going to see me winning. There are some people that only play one team. He was only playing life. Life was not allowed in this match. So he just gave up. So when you win a match, you get a rating boost and you get some dark energy crystals. So I just earned a whole 47 dark energy crystals. In the game, 1,000 dark energy crystals is $1. But on the market, they're currently a little bit lower than that. So if you were to buy a pack of cards, it would cost 2,000 dark energy crystals. If you were to buy a card that costs $2, it would cost more. And I actually will be able to show you kind of a good example of that. They have tournaments that they run. The tournaments are daily. The prizes are small for some and bigger for others. Most of them are very, very cheap to enter. 10 deck, even 10 dark energy crystals. You saw one win, I just earned 40. So it costs almost nothing to get in and play in the tournament, but this one's only $13. This one is 6 too. See, some of them are small, some of them are more. This one's $16 that you can win. But they have given out $100,000 because every once in a while you'll see a bigger tournament. Here's a 54, a 54. These are weekly tournaments they have for $54. This one, they just got their first big sponsorship from Bitcoin.com. So they're hosting $100 tournaments and $200 tournaments right now that are free to enter. So that's kind of exciting. Wow, only 23 players are playing in this one. So that's kind of interesting, but it's still like a week away, so more people will probably get in on that one pretty soon. I just wanted to kind of show you that. There is a guilds feature in the game. So this is something that is just kind of a way for you and your friends to play the game, or you can join up with another guild to get some bonuses within the game. So I'm in a guild. We are almost a level 10 guild now. We're currently level 9. You do have to pay the Dark Energy crystals into your guild to be able to level it up. Here was the last time. I've now paid 100,000 into my guild. Kind of funny, I just happened to have done a payment recently, so there I am. And there is a quest lodge for doing your daily quests to make sure that you get do them enough, and then you get these special discounts for this. So your quest lodge can only be as high as your guild hall, so we're only a level 9. So we're only a level 9 here. See, we're not even going up towards 10 until we get this to level 10. But right now, I get an extra 15% of the Dark Energy crystals when I win a game. And when you shop at the shop, I get an 8% discount on the items that you buy with Dark Energy crystals, not on the packs. So that's just an added little bonus. I'll go back. We'll try to do one more match because I did kind of want to show you a little bit of how you make a team, just to show you that this isn't a game that's hard to play, but it is a game that if you understand the cards and you spend some time learning all of them, that you can get a really big advantage in the game. And so you can win matches on a real consistent basis if you are paying attention and learning everything. So this time I'm playing a player. He might beat me because he's got a higher ranking, but we'll see. And he doesn't have one team. He seems to play water recently, and he does have, this is one way you can prep for a match. He's got lower level teams here, level 6s. He's got water at level 8. I might be at an advantage because there's only earth and dragon. This time, you get random roll sets, either 1 or 2 every single match. I got everyone gets armor, and no ranged monsters. I'm going to go straight Earth. I would have went Dragon, but only 18 mana is going to limit who I can use, so I don't want to do that. Because there's no monsters, no ranged monsters, I'm going to use my tank that has Void, so he does less for magic. I always like to use my healer. And I have Void and healing, so I'm actually going to do this. And then I'll throw the chicken in the back row and put him right there. And we'll see if this works out. This is the one time there might be a little bit of dead time, so I'm going to go ahead and go load up the Steam engine so I can show you the marketplace for Dark Energy crystals, and then we'll go back here. Okay. I have it muted, but they do have some game music. I just didn't want to make it something you had to hear. So we both went the same teams. We went similar setups, but if I had to guess, I'm going to win because I have double healing and he doesn't. He went instead for some more damage, and he put some guys in the back that aren't going to do anything, hoping I might have some sneak monsters that hit his back row. So I'll go ahead and I'll speed this up to medium speed and we'll watch the fight. So unlike other games where you'd have a turn-by-turn basis, and you might like that, here the idea is you make your team, then you just watch the fight. They have talked about adding in some functionality that might do that as well later on. This is going to be an interesting fight. I thought I was going to win this. Yeah, there we go. Wow, he almost got me though. But the idea is more about just playing the game and watching them go. And one of the other advantages is if you're someone without a lot of time who just wants to, grind out some games, get your rewards, you can skip the battles to just straight to the end and see who won. Or you can watch it like we just did there. So yeah, that was a pretty easy win for me. Again, you'll see now I'll show you a little bit better. I got 62 dark energy crystals for that win. He had a higher rating than me, so I got a little bonus. I'm on a win streak, so I got a bonus. I didn't use any gold cards. If you use gold foils, you get a bonus. I am using alpha cards, so I got a bonus for that, and my guild is giving me a bonus. So you won't get this many, but it really depends on where you are in the season. Oh, and I just got up to diamond. They have season rewards, so at the end of each season, you get to open loot chests. Right now, I'm up to diamond 1, so I'd get 60. I'll probably get a little bit farther, but the way the seasons work is they each last 14 days. The idea is that you start off in one of these leagues, you work your way up, you unlock more cards, more loot chests, which give you chances to get cards and or more dark energy crystals or other rewards. And then, as you can see, they always show you, no matter what, like let's say like you were just your cards barely made it to diamond 1 and then you started losing and you went back down, you always get the reward from the highest one that you were in. So that's one of the nice things about the game. So now I'm going to show you some of the things that go along with the game and some of the reasons why playing this game can be so profitable for you. So you saw that I earned some dark energy crystals for the game, and if we come here and we go to the dark energy crystal market, you can see that on steamengine.com, because the game launched on Steam, you do get a Steam account if you make an account. And if you have a Steam account, you can log into steamengine.com with it. And then once you're in here, you can see that there's always a market here for dark energy crystals. There's always a lot of people that are willing to buy them. So it's something you can always liquidate. You'd like to get it at 1,000 for $1. You're not going to see that very often though. Sometimes you will. I've seen it there before. Right now there's been a lot more selling, so it's going for a lot less. Trying to see if it has. Yeah, they always base the price on Steam, and Steam's price is pretty low. But let me just see if I was selling it for the current ask. I would have to sell. Just do a little math here to get an idea of what one of these are worth. So if I sold 1,000 of them, I would get, so this is $1, I'd get 2.5 Steam. I'd get about 50 cents for 1,000. So they're selling at about half price right now. They go up and down a lot though, and so there's a good chance that you could sell them when they're at a higher price. Usually when they're in this range, I just buy them up because of the promos that they do. So that's one way that you can earn extra money from playing the game. A trick you can use, because this is a game built on the Steam blockchain, you have people who have made websites that allow people to do other things in the game. So you have monstermarket.io that works with the game and allows you to buy packs and orbs from other players that may have won them in different tournaments. They may have bought them in bulk, so they got them for less than $2. They may have decided they just want to try to sell these out because they want to get some dark energy crystals for something else. But there's always, you can come here and see what they're selling for. So this would be $1.65 at the 1 cent rate. But in reality, this is only about 90 cents for a pack, and 500 packs available for over half price on this site right now. This changes pretty dramatically because this is based on what other players are willing to sell it for. So there's probably some other players with some packs for a little bit more than this, and after these 500 sell, they'll go into there. This is another site that I'll show you. This is called Peak Monsters. This is done from the guys that do Steam Peak and do Peaked D for the Hive chain. They run a site where you can also buy packs from them. You could buy packs at full price on either of these and get cash back. You can also get cash back just for buying packs here cheaper, so there's that advantage. But this also, the thing I wanted to show you here, first I'll go to my Explorer. You can track everything in the game here. So I sold a card to somebody recently for $1.80. Go ahead and show you. This is a promo card I had an extra of. He paid dark energy crystals at the current market value to get $1.80. I got 4,000. So I got $4 in-game credit for selling a card for $1.80 because they go on the market value for how much the person has to pay you. And you'll see how much you have to pay before you buy a card. So he knew he was giving me 4,000 crystals and was willing to do that. Like I said, I'm currently getting mystery rewards because I bought mystery potions. Right here, what I got, it didn't show very well, but I got a potion reward. So the next time I do a quest, I'll get 5 extra loot chests. Here, this is an idea of what you can get for doing a quest. Now, I'm in one of the higher leagues. At lower leagues, you get less chests, but the current one I'm in lets me flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chests. Actually, I just made it to Diamond 1, so this will go up to 13 chests. When you open a chest, you can either get a Dark Energy Crystal reward. So here I got 13, 10, 11, and 9. These can be as low as this to as high as multiple thousands of Dark Energy Crystals. The most I've ever opened was one with 2,000 crystals in it. You can also get the potions that allow your cards to be legendary and gold. You can either save these for when you're opening packs, or you can use them when you flip cards over. I currently save them for when I'm only opening packs. I don't use them for rewards cards. If I build up a whole bunch of them, I'll start using them on rewards card if I don't plan to buy any packs. But one of the ways I've made money in the game is by doing the golden packs. So that's one of the golden cards out of the packs and then selling them. As you can see, I got 5 cards in this reward, so that's pretty cool. The other thing that these third-party sites let you do is they let you buy cards with bids, which is a fun way to buy cards a little bit cheaper. The other thing that they let you do is rent your cards out. So I'm going to take you to my profile really quick, kind of showing you behind the curtain of my account. I am currently renting out a whole 14 cards for 6 cents a day. That doesn't really seem like much money because it's not, but if you're in the crypto world, you know things go up and down. And with Steam only at like 17 cents right now, I'm getting a Steam every 3 days from renting these out. And if Steam ever were to do a run up, then that would be nice for me here. But really, this is all about making some money with some of my cards, just a little bit, so that then I could buy other cards. So if I go here to my 4 rent cards, these are all the guys I'm trying to rent out. And these are the ones that I have rented out. I'm not going to go over this in great detail, but each card, the lowest you can get is, so this is a USD, is 1/10 of a penny. And I do rent out some cards for 1/10 of a penny. These are cards that are not rare at all, but I figure if people don't want to have to buy them, they could just rent them from me. And I'll take the 1/10 of a penny in crypto, and I'll take that daily for as long as they want to give it to me. It's a nice little bonus because then it allows me to do this. So I have some bids going on. I'm trying to pick up 26 of this card, the Spark Pixels, and I'm trying to get it Pixies for 7.2 cents. It's currently selling for like 10 to 11 cents. So I'm trying to get a 4-cent discount. It's not working, so I might need to check if somebody's bidding above me. But I've done a lot of bids, as you could see. So I buy a lot of my cards this way, and a lot of these completed. Some of them I canceled out after, like, I only got 5 here, and so I just canceled it out because it was taking too long and bought them. But it's a way you can save some money if you're willing to, like, sit around and wait and put some money on here. So the last thing I wanted to touch base with you about is how this game allows you to get a Steam account, and then they are very active on Steam and Hive, the Splinterlands team, with giving you posting challenges. So right here, they do this Share Your Battle Weekly Challenge. They do this every week. It's one of the reasons why I want the Spark Pixels. I need a higher level one to share battles using that card. They also do a challenge here where they ask you to make a post, share it on other social media, and when you do that, they give you upvotes on Steam that pay you out. And so these right now are all dollar amounts for Steam. They also have this I used to do and I want to get back into, a story contest where you write a story about the Splinterlands card. So you take a card, you just write a story about it, or you write a song about it. It's really because they just want to let people who are creative kind of create stuff about it. They also do an art contest. But the reason why this is really rewarding is because you don't have to be a famous player, a really big player. You saw me. I'm not bringing in a whole 6 cents a day renting cards, but when I write a post about the game and I share it on social media, they give me an upvote to make my post pay out. This is $7.27. Now, the way Steam works, it's a 50-50 payout between author and the people who vote for your post. So I'm going to get 350 and the other 70 people that voted the post are going to split up the other 350 and change. But I got 7 for this one. Here's my last one where I talked about the weekly battle for the last week. I got $6 for this one. When I do a post not about Splinterlands, I get a whole 42 cents. But when I do this one, I get $3. And when I do this one, I get 8. When this one, it's a 6. And yeah, I know all of these, they get cut in half for what I actually get. Here's an example of somebody else who got supported by the community, and he got a $13, $14 post. That's how much I used to get when I wrote stories. But my point is, you can blog about the game if you're playing the game, and if you interact with the team and the other players, we kind of reward each other, allowing us to buy more cards, and everyone. The game has that ability to, you buy some cards, you play the game, you blog about the game, you earn money, you buy more cards. So it's a way to self-feed itself and allow people to keep going. Now, this is on Steam. If you know about the Steam fork into Hive, they haven't really said they're going to strictly be on Hive because they don't want to leave any players behind who don't want to go to Hive, but they are on Hive. So PeakD is a way to access the Hive blockchain. That's a fork of Steam that just happened recently. So you can set up, and if you'd rather blog here, if you know the story, then you can blog here. Or if you're like me, at least for the time being, you can blog in both places. And so these are not dollars, these are 7 Hive tokens. These are actually worth more than Steam right now at about 26 or 27 cents. So it's, I don't know, same thing, 50-50 payout. I'm going to get 3 of these, so $1, but it's an extra dollar over here, as well as what I'm getting over on the Steam chain. So it's nice to see stuff like this. Being able to blog about the game you're playing and earn some money on doing that. And they're in a unique place right now where they're allowing people to blog on 2 chains. They're allowing people to play the game, earn crypto, sell the cards, earn loot chests, and all of this is why I think Splinterlands will grow into one heck of a game. They're planning a really big push to get new players, so if you want to get on and get ahead of that, now would be a good time. The whole Steam Hive split kind of slowed them down, but that's the only thing recently that slowed them down. I really think this game is going to be going a lot of places. If you stuck with this and you watched the whole video, let me know, leave a little comment saying, I made it to the end. And if you're in the game, I'll probably send you a little something. I appreciate it a lot for anybody checking this out. I hope you have a good day. Bye.